Hi everyone, this is Calico here, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I decided I wanted to show everybody my anime collection. Now, we're just focusing on DVDs here. I do have other types of merch. I have a few figures and plushies and stuff like that, but we're just focusing on DVDs because the rest of my stuff is more or less packed up right now. Yeah, my family and I are, we're gonna have to move here shortly. Unfortunately, I would prefer not to, but hey, what can you do? And I just thought, hey, before I pack up all of my anime DVDs for what could be a few days or whatever, I thought I'd show you guys them because they're neat. Yeah, and I sincerely apologize not only for my awkwardness, but the state of my room. It is messy because, well, we're moving and I have to pack stuff up, and so it's gonna be a little bit messy, but you didn't come here for that. So anyway, why don't we get started right here? Okay, so right now I'll tell you this is probably gonna be in two parts. This is part one, and we're gonna start over here and basically just sort of work our way through the rows here, I guess. This is completely improvised. Okay, first off we have Chobits. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, I have a DVD of Chobits, and it doesn't look anything like that. I've never seen a release that looks like that. Well, that's because this one is actually a bootleg. This was purchased for me off of an old website where you could get bootleg anime DVD collections for really good prices. I think it got taken down, but I wish it hadn't because they had some good stuff for some good prices. Like, as you can see here, there's actually some Japanese text right there. And, yeah, so that's pretty neat. It does come with both English subs and the English dub, thankfully. I actually prefer English dubs most of the time. So that's pretty neat. Next we have Naramidaikon Brothers, a very funny, very underrated series. I think it's by the same guy who did Excel Saga and Pony Pony Poemi. So that's pretty cool. I actually found out about this series, coincidentally enough, from someone else's anime DVD collection. So, it's neat. Now over here, we've got Clannad and Clannad After Story. Now, if you're wondering why most of the discs for the set are in jewel cases, well, let's see if I can show this to you properly with one hand. Basically, the DVDs for, I apologize sincerely. Okay, there we go. Now see, normally, when you buy the sets, I have a few sets that are like this actually. The discs are literally just stacked on top of one another right here. And I guess it's a cost-saving thing, but I just do not care for that at all. I think it's way too inconvenient. So I just put most of the discs in their own little jewel cases. So yeah, that's Clannad, the first season. I have the ones with the English dubs, by the way, obviously, and Clannad After Story. Have not watched After Story. Need to, though. Then we have Canon over here. And then we have Air, which was, I think, one of the earliest anime I actually watched. It took me forever to finish, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's only 13 episodes. Here's the back of the Canon DVD, in case you were curious. Don't know why you would be, but whatever. Okay, this is actually another bootleg of a very short series that it was never actually released here in America. It's called Hanban no Sukai ga Noborosora, or as you can see looking up at the half moon. It's only 6 episodes, but it's very, very good. I remember enjoying it quite a lot. Very good for autumn. I don't know, it makes me think of autumn a lot for some reason. So yeah, very good. Next, we have the first 2 volumes of Lucky Star. Why don't I have the other ones? I never got around to buying them, and I'm not rich. I'm like the complete opposite of rich. In fact, I wish I had the rest of these. I've seen all of Lucky Star, and I love it very, very much. It has a very special place in my heart. What's neat about these DVDs... Oh, there we go, one hand. Because Lucky Star has a lot of references to otaku culture and other anime and stuff, in these particular DVDs, they actually include a little index, like a little list of all the references, so in case you don't get it, Like, you can look it up, and they'll tell you what exactly the characters are referring to, and what various phrases mean, and such. Goodness. So that's very, very neat. I always appreciate when people do stuff like that. So that's very cool. Next, we have something pretty exciting. I have, let's see, the first couple seasons of Hitalia, and also the Painted White movie. This was actually the special edition, which came with the bandana. The bandana is in my top drawer over there. That's pretty cool. But what's really cool about this very first volume right here is I took this to Anime Weekend in Atlanta and actually got Todd Haberkorn, who voices Italy, to sign it for me. It's a little smudge, but you can see it right there. So that is super cool. I believe it, yeah, it is actually the only autographed DVD I ever have. I ever have, could I English, that I have in my collection, is the point I'm trying to make here. Okay, next, we have some Sailor Moon stuff, and this is actually not all Sailor Moon DVDs I have. I will show you the other two later. These are of the old dub, yes, that's right, with all the cuts and the weird choices of English phrasing and all of that. Yes, the one where Luna sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire for whatever reason. This is the first DVD with the first few episodes of the 90s dub right here. Yes, very cool. These are pretty hard to find nowadays, I think. And over here, we have a bootleg of Sailor Moon S, which is the third season, all in the English dub. Actually, no wait, this one has both the sub and the dub, because S was uncut. Like, there were no visual edits. Unlike in Super S. Now, this is just the English dub, and this is also a... Is this a bootleg or a foreign copy? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a bootleg. But anyway... So yeah, that just has the English dub. And I also have the Sailor Moon R, the movie. Something about a rose. I forget the subtitle. But this one actually does have both sub and dub because no visual edits. So it's neat. Okay, now I'm just going to move some of these boxes over temporarily so I can actually, like, get to these properly so I can show them off to you. Next we have Did You Cherish, the complete original series. Now these are a bunch of shorts. I haven't actually watched all of these yet, but yeah, they're really cute. This is the original version of the characters from way back in the 90s. We have Bludgeoning Angel Dokoro-chan. I think this is, yeah, it's like both seasons. I forget if I've seen season 2. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe I should find out. Next we have Excel Saga. I still haven't completed this one either, but there it is. Next we have Rumbling Hearts, which I rewatched actually the first 5 episodes of it not too long ago. Like, I still haven't finished this one either. You're gonna hear me say I haven't finished this one, or I haven't actually started watching this one quite a bit. But there you go. It's known under a different title in Japan. I forget exactly what it is. Here's Strawberry Panic. Yeah. Surprisingly, like the only Yuri anime I actually own. So, yeah, it has that distinct honor. I don't know, maybe I've forgotten about another one and I actually have more than one Yuri. I don't know. Next we have Princess Tutu, and yes, they did the annoying thing where they stacked the discs on top of one another again, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, I actually bought this one at Anime Week in Atlanta, so that's pretty cute. And next we have something pretty interesting. Now, this is Loveless. This is the original release of Loveless. It originally did not get an English dub, it was just subtitled, but then while I think I heard that they did an English dub, and then at Anime Weekend Atlanta, I found the English dub DVD. So now I have both. So that's neat. Pretty cool. Over here we have Durarara. You know, I have a hard time choosing favorite anythings, but I think I would have to say Durarara is one of my favorite animes. It's just so good. It's so fucking good, you guys. Next we have Tiger and Bunny. The what I hope is the first season of at least 2 or 3, but they need to get off their asses and just produce more of it, because it's really good. I like it. Next we have Welcome to the NHK. Yes. I bought this one at Anime Weekend Atlanta too, actually. Next we have Pony Pony Dash. Very cool, very sort of offbeat, almost surreal little school life anime. Very nice. Next we have Holic, or XXX Holic, as I originally assumed it was called, by Clamp. Like me some Clamp. Also by Clamp we have Tsubasa Chronicles. Yes, very good. Only didn't have read the manga ending, but does have 2 OVAs, so I need to get around to that. Another one I bought at Anime Weekend Atlanta is Angel Beats. Kind of bought it on a whim. It's really, really good, actually. Yeah, really good. Like the animation. Next we have Chrono Crusade, aka the one with the ending that made everybody fucking cry. Like everybody. And I'm not gonna pretend like I don't get why. Yeah. Been a while since I watched that one, actually. Next, we're moving on to the Neon Genesis Evangelion DVDs. Now, I have this really, really cool release where it's in this very nice, very sturdy, almost metallic-y silver box. You have Asuka there. I actually cosplayed as Asuka at, I'm bringing this up a lot, my very first Anime Weekend Atlanta. So that was really cool. So we have that complete set. Then we have, of course, you gotta have the end of Evangelion. Actually, really, really like that one. It's a good mindfuck. Next, we have Rebuild of Evangelion 1.01. You Are Not Alone. I found this at Walmart, believe it or not. And this is pretty neat because, if you don't know, it has a reversible cover. So I gave it, like, the alternate cover, I guess you would call it, as opposed to the one that has all the information on the back and whatever. I don't know, I just kind of like it. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Can I? Oh, I can. Yay. Next we have Season 1 of Junjo Romanica. Gotta love me some yaoi, even though it's got some problematic content. Everything's problematic these days anyway. Fruits Basket. It's the same on both sides, I forget. Another one of my earlier animes, very, very good. If you like anime, you should watch Fruits Basket. It's good, you guys. It's good. Okay. Azumanga Daioh. Also, if you love anime, you should watch Azumanga Daioh, man. It's very good. It's very good. I'm gonna do weird voices. That's just what I'm gonna do. Yes, love that one. Next we have the Count of Cagliostro, Gonkutsuo. No, wait. Why did I say oh my god. The Count of Monte Cristo. Okay. Gonkutsuo. Which I haven't watched very much of, but it looks it's visually stunning. I will say that right away. Cagliostro. Oh my god. Next we have Gravitation. Probably the earliest thing with a boy and a boy romance I ever watched. I think. This one has an English dub. Ooh. You don't normally get that with Shonen Ai stuff. Next we have Ouran High School Host Club. One of the earliest anime I ever got obsessed with. Knowing what anime was. Yes. I was so fucking excited when they announced the English dub of this. You have no idea. It's one of the best, you guys. Tokyo Babylon, also by Clamp. This one's only 2 episodes. I remember it being okay. Yeah. Not gonna lie, mostly bought it for the cute boy character. Subaru? I don't remember. We have Angelic Lair by Clamp. Takes place in the same universe as Chobits, I think. So yeah. We have the first few DVDs with the first set of episodes of Revolutionary Girl Utena. I would very much like the newer sets that came out, so I could just, have it all and, have them all in nice, pristine condition. But, they have some pretty neat bonus features and everything. You have the first set of Run My Half right here. Very cool. Mahoromatic Season 1. I have not watched much of this one either. Okay, now we're getting into the stuff that everybody has. Yeah, let me switch to my other hand for whatever reason. We have the Ghibli films. Yes. Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind. Castle in the Sky. My personal favorite of the Ghibli films, Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle. Ponyo. And The Secret World of Arrietty, which I believe in Japan was known as the Borrower Arrietty. But, you know, same thing. Next we have Elfen Lied. Yes, more discs stacked on top of one another. Ugh. That's also about the Anime Weekend Atlanta. And then we have Vampire Knight, the complete series. And I actually cosplayed for my second Anime Weekend Atlanta, as well as my last one, actually. I don't have enough money to go to a lot of cons. I cosplayed as Zero. Silver Boy over here. So, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna conclude part 1 of my anime DVD collection. Now I gotta clear all of these DVDs off from my bed and prepare for the next set. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in part 2.